Good morning, everybody. All right, today we are going to take a look at the difference between what our contour does and what our bronzer does, okay? So what do I have on my face? Right now, all I have is my main color and my brightening highlight color, but I put it all over my face because I wanted to show you like how we can bring in a little bit of depth and dimension using our contour, but yet how we can also bring in some warmth using a bronzer. So I put my main color all over. I put a little bit of brightening highlight underneath my eyes just for reference. Now, typically I wouldn't do this, right? Typically we would place it in certain areas of our face, but I just want to be able to do this for demonstration purposes. So on this side of my face, I am going to put on my contour. Okay, so contour has an ashy undertone, which is going to help give that shadowing look on our face. I am going to use Astoria here in my detail brush. Let's come on into it. I like to put it on the edge of my brush when I start to do my cheek contour, but I'm only gonna put it on this side of my face. Okay, I want you to be able to see the difference that contouring makes. Now, the other place I like to put it is right up along my hairline. I go right by my hairline and I like to stop at the outside of my eye. Why? Because as we age, we start to get like a little bit of hollowing in this area around our temples. So I like to keep it outside of that area. I like to keep my brightener here to help lighten that area. And then the last place I'm gonna come in with it is right underneath my jawline. So if you think of it, it's kind of like an E or a 3, right? Except I'm just not combining these areas together. Let's blend this out so you can see what it looks like. Pulling it right back into my hairline. So I'm starting to create that dimension. And here I'm gonna stamp that contour right into my cheekbone. Using the detail brush really helps with this. And then we just flick it up until we get that desired look that we want. And then I'm going to just blend downward here because I want to create that shadowing around my jawline, which is just going to give a little bit more of a chiseled look. Okay, you could even take a little bit and come down the side of your nose if you wanted to. And that's just going to give the illusion of a slimmer nose, okay? So now you can see what this contour is doing. We're starting to create that lift. If you're comparing the two sides, it's creating more of that shadow, more of that chiseled features, right? And it's creating that lift and it's creating dimension, okay? That's contour. That's the job of contour, creating that dimension, more of that look. Now what I want to show you is bronzer, okay? A lot of times they may look similar in color, right? But our contour is gonna be more ashy undertone, creating the shadows. And bronzer, this one right here is Bella, is going to bring warmth to your skin. I'm gonna come in with my blush and bronzer brush, the big fluffy end, and I'm gonna come into Bella. Now you're somewhat putting it in the same areas of where your contour would go, right? We want to add it to our cheek. Okay, that's a lot of times where the sun is going to kiss our face and on our forehead, okay? But now we're kind of filling in the gaps where the contour is way up here and underneath our cheekbone. Our bronzer kind of fills in that space and comes on top of it, okay? So I am just going to blend some of this bronzer into my skin only on this side. I want to show you the difference. So Bella, for example here, or even tan lines, heat waves, palm, these are all going to add warmth to our skin. Whereas contour adds more shadowing. So we're still bringing and enhancing some beautiful features on our face, but this is more warmth, right? More warmth on our skin, where this is bringing more dimension, more shape, more contouring. Two totally different products. When you combine them together, they're miracle workers, right? But I wanted you to be able to see what the difference is when we add our contour in these strategic spots, how we start to create that lift. Whereas if we add warmth to our skin, we're just warming it up. We're bringing a little bit more life to our skin. Still enhancing those features, but now just a little bit of warmth. So hopefully that is helpful. I will make sure in the comments that I provide the tools that I use, the colors that I used, and a couple more graphics so that way you can see the difference. Have a great day.